Winnebago Lutheran Academy welcomes you to this evening's WIAA regional basketball game between the Cedar Grove-Belgium Rockets and the Vikings of Winnebago Lutheran Academy. Winnebago Lutheran Academy, Cedar Grove-Belgium High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please stand, remove your hats, and join us in honoring America and those who protect it with the singing of our national anthem performed by WLA senior Adeline Chemnitz.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight were the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
It's time to meet the starting lineups for this evening's game. First, for the Rockets, a junior, number 0, Aubrey Marty. A junior, number 10, Olivia Barr. A junior, number 11, Sophie Bechtel. A senior, number 13, Tara Schmitz. And a senior, number 14, Caitlin Morris. Rockets are coached by Mike Beckman.
Good Friday evening to you. Glad to have you along here on WLA TV. It's WIAA regional semifinal action here on WLA TV between the home Vikings and the visiting Cedar Grove-Belgium Rockets. And the WLA Vikings come into this one as the 2 seed. Cedar Grove-Belgium is the 7 seed this season. And we're just about ready to get things tipped off here on the campus of Winnebago Lutheran Academy. See if I can track down a pen here before we get rolling so we get some updated statistics for you. There it is. Let's give you the starters for the Vikings. Number 2 is Lindsay Nell. 10 is Addie Supernan. Anna Trewin is number 12. 10 is Addie Supernan. 12 is Anna Trewin. 13, Leah Tyson. And 22, Abby Cole. For Cedar Grove, Belgium, Aubrey Marty is number 0. Number 10 is Olivia Barr. She's the leading scorer. Sophie Baytall is number 11. Number 13 is Tara Schmitz. And 14 is Caitlin Morris. And those are the starters for the Rockets, who, as I mentioned, are the 7 seed. Sometimes you get to postseason play, and some of that stuff becomes a little bit muddled as you get to the postseason. WIAA wins the tip, and Lindsay Nell will have it here, first possession, go down the right side, and she's blocked underneath. That was a nice defensive play there made by Schmitz. And an early turnover here from Cedar Grove, Belgium. As a little miscommunication. 10-14 on the year are the Rockets. And they play in that really challenging Big East. They're in the south part, which is I would argue, the stronger part of that Big East. Both sides are excellent, but you have Oostburg, who is one of the best teams in Division III. You have Sheboygan Lutheran, who is ranked highly here in Division IV as well. They were number 7 in the final coaches poll. So sometimes you get into the postseason and you have to play a low-ranked team that's maybe a little bit better than their seed, and I think that's the case with Cedar Grove, Belgium. They have beaten the 3-seeded Random Lake. They've beaten the top seed in this region. Here's an offensive rebound for Anna Trewin, and she gets the first points of the night for the Vikings, and they have an early lead, 2-0. They've also beaten the top-seeded Living Word Lutheran in this regional. So a team that WIAA certainly has to take seriously is a miss by Marty. And quickly up the floor, Cole works for Trewin, and Anna Trewin's got 4 quick ones for the Vikings. Just the start the Vikings were looking for. There's no doubt about that. Want to start quick against a team that's maybe a little bit lower seeded, and maybe you can get yourself an early lead and start to get the momentum. Here's another turnover. That time Schmitz was looking for Baytall, and backdoor cut, not there. And sometimes you get that, it sometimes can be a little bit of a mental game in the postseason. And if you're a lower-seeded team and you can keep it close for as long as you possibly can, feel like you're growing into the game as the higher-seeded team, if you can kind of go run away and hide, maybe sometimes the momentum, hard to get it back for that lower-seeded team. Here is Schmitz. Check that. That's Morris down in the corner. And Morris looks up to Schmitz. Schmitz on the right wing. Shot fake there for Schmitz. Cedar Grove, Belgium, as a team, does not shoot the 3 ball very well. Here's a 3 for Barr. She's someone you do have to worry about. Barr and Morris. The 2, if I got my numbers right, we'll double check that, but 2 that you got to watch out for the Rockets. Here's Lindsay Nell, right side, spins down the lane, up with the right hand, count the basket and the foul, and it's a 6-0 start here for the Vikings. Just what they were looking for to start this regional semifinal action. Elsewhere tonight, it's pretty much it's not indeed every flyway teams still in action, but almost all of the flyway teams still in action. Here's an offensive rebound on the missed free throw for Abby Cole. Cole misses it, kicks it back out here to Lindsay Nell. Nell down the lane, up with the right-handed shot, misses it, and a foul on Abby Cole. That's not what the Vikings want in terms of Abby Cole. She can be prone to fouls at times, and picks up an early one here. Campbellsport's still alive, as is North Fond du Lac, Springs, Lamira, WIAA, Amro, Laconia. All those teams, 7 out of the 8 in the flyway. Mayville's the only one that's not playing here tonight. Campbellsport kind of fluky. They were 0-14 in the flyway. They got a win by forfeit. Offensive rebound, a lot of contact underneath, and Schmitz has the first bucket. Tara Schmitz gets that to go and gets the goose egg off the board there for the Rockets. Here's Addie Supernan. Nice pass to Anna Trewin. Trewin trying to go up. Thought she traveled. Instead, she was fouled. So Anna Trewin goes to the free throw line. But North Fond du Lac got an upset win on the road. They were a 9/8 seed. Springs plays. They're a 5 seed in their regional. Trewin up good with the free throw. She's got 5 early ones for the Vikings. Lamira's a 5 seed in their regional, and then Amro's still playing tonight. They'll play their second game. Here is Trewin again. Makes them both. That's a nice start for Anna Trewin. She averages less than 6 points a game. She's got 6 already. Here is Barr. Well, I thought that was a double dribble. Perhaps they said that was knocked out of her hand. Doesn't matter anyway, as Abby Cole gets tripped from behind. No foul. swallowed the whistle there a little bit. Here goes Lindsay Nell down the middle of the paint. Kicks it to Leah Tyson. Tyson misses it. Rebound, Strong down with Baytall. And coming back the other way is Konzak. Grace Konzak into the game for the first time. Brings the ball near side with Marty. Marty working against Addie Supernan, goes baseline. Tries the reverse, and she traveled. And early timeout here for Coach Mike Bickman as he wants to just calm his team down here while this thing is still within touching distance for his team. So just a 30-second timeout. Laconia is the top-ranked team in Division 4. They have, I'll tell you what, they have some sort of road to try to get back to the Resch Center. And now, again, I've said on multiple occasions, and WLA fans can roll their eyes if they would like. I'm just a realist. I try not to wear the blue-shaded glasses too much. And look, if you said you can take Laconia or you can take the field, I think I'm taking Laconia. And by the way, Laconia is going to have to almost play the field to get back to state this year. If they win tonight, they play Crivets over in Rosendale. If they win tonight, they will play Bonduelle tomorrow. Bonduelle finished the regular season as the number 5 team according to the coaches poll. Here's Lindsay Nell. Kicks it to the near side with Leah Tyson, who skips it over to Addie Supernan. She's the best three-point shooter for the Vikings. Misses that one strong. We'll continue that with that thought with Laconia, but they compared to the Viking sectional, here goes Olivia Barr down the lane. She is hacked by Lindsay Nell. And Olivia Barr goes to the free throw line. The leading scorer averages about 13 points a night for the Rockets. And she goes to the charity stripe.
Line for the Rockets, number 10, Olivia Barr.
Barr's first free throw, no good. But if you look at the two sectionals side by side, here's the second free throw, and no good for Barr, either of them. So empty trip for the Rockets yet again. Here's a backdoor cut from Lindsay Nell. Left wing three on the way. Looks good. Is good for Lindsay Nell. Nell and Trewin have combined for 11 here, and it's an 11-2 lead for the Vikings. Here's a three from Marty. This one misses strong. Rebound down with Abby Cole. Cole rips through. Up ahead to Supernan. Addie crosses over, gets to the middle of the paint. Kicks it over there to Nell. Nell tries to find Trewin. Anna Trewin saves it, but saves it straight to Olivia Barr. Barr trying to trigger it up ahead to Marty, and another ill-advised pass from the Rockets, and it turns over again. Back to Laconia. They will play number 5. All of the rankings I'm about to say were the final coaches poll rankings. Bonduelle was number 2. Sectional semifinal would be against St. Mary Catholic. They were number 3. And then to go to state, they'd have to play Sheboygan Lutheran, who was number 7. 5, 3, and 7, respectively, and Laconia is ranked number 1. That's one sectional. WLA's only ranked team in their entire sectional is on the other side of the sectional. It'd be Racine St. Cat's that they'd have to play to go to state. They're ranked number 2 in the state. Here's a Abby Cole three. No back-to-back threes for the Vikings, and a nice strong rebound from Aubrey Marty, who blocked out Addie Supernan. Marty's got the ball into the front court. Flashing free is Barr. Barr down the right side, scoops it up and scores. So far, seeing Cedar Grove-Belgium run their offense, Olivia Barr looks much akin to Lindsay Nell. Likes that right side, has that scoop shot. Here's Nell down the middle of the paint and gets her own offensive rebound and finishes. She's got 7. So 13-4 and a 9-point lead for the Vikings. Offensive struggles so far for the Rockets. The better offensive team statistically is the Vikings. And this is Konzak, at least so far this season. But again, the Vikings don't play in the Big East. I'll say that. Here's a nice baseline cut and a foul. They're going to get a foul on the floor here on Leah Tyson. It was Baytall on the drive, and Caitlin Morris will be underneath to throw things in for the Rockets, get us back going. Third team foul for the Vikings, first on Leah Tyson. 2 team fouls so far for Cedar Grove-Belgium. Not a ton of fouls, but we're just getting going here. Here's Olivia Barr. Comes to the near side. Here is Marty. Misses another one strong. Couple of shots for Marty that looked good, but just a little strong. And a tough pass from Trewin. Picked off by Barr. Free throw line jumper. Missed it. Rebound down to Nell. Nell has someone behind. Good job by her teammates to let her know. Here goes Nell. Coast to coast. Tipped away. Stays with the Vikings. just about 6 minutes into this one. And it'll be Leah Tyson to throw it in. She'll find Anna Trewin. Starter's still out there for the Vikings. Coach Strafnagel is going to make his first sub in just a minute here. That's a tough pass, and that one's picked off as well. Not a great decision on back-to-back possessions for the Vikings. Back-to-back turnovers. Here's a three, other way, and it's hit by Betal. And that cuts it down to a 6-point Viking lead. Here's Addie Superdan. Nice one-handed pass. Up and under move from Leah Tyson. Smooth move by the senior captain. And she finishes. She's the third Viking to score tonight. And WLA has an 8-point lead, and Abby Cole has not gotten going offensively yet. Here goes Betal again. Kicks it back out to Marty. Betal's got it working against Tyson. Tyson's a terrific defender for the Vikings, and they're going to try to back Tyson down. Nice job by Leah underneath. And that's tough from Olivia Barr. She got away with a little bit of an elbow there. Didn't matter. They threw the ball away, did the Rockets. Here's Cole. She stands about 30 feet away from the hoop. Nell's got it now. Kicks it over to Trewin. Shot fake for Anna Trewin. Euro step down the paint. Up with the shot. Missed it. Offensive rebound, Abby Cole. Cole's foul. Abby Cole back to the free throw line. Her first trip for the night. The third trip for the Vikings.
Number 22, Abby Cole.
First free throw for Cole up and good, so she's on the score sheet now.
And number 23, Jenna Petrowitz.
3 subs in for the Vikings. McKenna Conkey, along with Jenna Petrowitz and Haley Wolf. Second free throw for Abby Cole. Rims around, no good. Another offensive rebound. The Vikings are dominating on the glass, and Lindsay Nell finishes on the putback. 18-7, 11-point lead for the Vikings. It's their biggest of the night so far. Marty's got it on the right wing, working against Haley Wolf. Wolf's a nice defender off the bench for the Vikings as well. Here's a shot fake from Morris. Morris drives baseline. Kicks it back out, Marty. And she'll dribble backwards. Retreat dribble, working against Wolf still. Spins through the paint, got away with the travel, rims around, no good. And here's Abby Cole clearing things for the Vikings. She's got McKenna Conkey up ahead. Conkey's hit a couple of threes recently. Shot fake there, didn't shoot it. She gets to the free throw line now, though. McKenna Conkey wants that one. She's got that one. The Vikings have gotten a lot from McKenna Conkey recently. She has come on well, and I know she's battling through some things from a physical standpoint, too, and she is just gritting this thing out for the Vikings in her senior season, one of the captains as well. Skip pass over here to Morris. Morris missed this one short, barely tipped the rim, and the rebound down with Abby Cole. Cole, got to be careful in the backcourt, looking for Nell, fires it over to Lindsay Nell. And under 10 minutes to go in this first half, the Vikings have a lot of this momentum right now. Here's Cole, spins once, spins twice, spins a third time, through with the Euro step, and she's got, that wasn't really a Euro step, but Abby Cole's got it. It's a full timeout for Cedar Grove-Belgium, and the Vikes are in control, just how they wanted to start this one. It's a 15-point lead. Timeout, back after this. Coming out of this timeout be the Rockets basketball. do my best to provide updates elsewhere along the way. Get you an update from Laconia. They are taking care of Crivets so far. That's a tough drive for Crivets, and then you got to play against the best team in the state. Foul here on Haley Wolf.
Viking foul on number 11.
And she was caught with the hand check. One hand is okay, but not for that opportunity. That hit off the back of the backboard. Go back over to the Vikings. So a couple, more than a couple, some turnovers here early have plagued the Rockets, and see if they can get that situated. They're going to come out in a 2-3 zone here against the Vikings. Now, WLA has lost some games this year, most notably to Lamira and North Fond du Lac, teams that WLA will just flat out say they shouldn't lose to in their conference. And WLA beat Amaro twice and finished behind them in the conference because they didn't take care of the teams behind them. I just mentioned the two of them, and then Springs was the other one. And in those games, a lot of zone was played against the Vikings. Abby Cole takes a tumble, and Vikings able to survive with Cole spending that possession on the ground. Rebound down and cleared with Lindsay now. Kicks it out. Nice ball movement. Ends up with Abby Cole. Right wing three. Triggered up. Missed it badly. And off of Haley Wolf on the weak side rebound.
And for the Vikings, number 10, Addie Superman.
Over in Laconia. See if I can get you an update. 31-4. 31-4 the lead over there for the Laconia Spartans. They're playing against Crivets. 22-7 here in this one. Nice entry pass to Barr. Double teamed underneath. She finds a crashing Baytall, and Sophie Badel has 5 points. 5 of the 9 for the Rockets. Here's Lindsay Nell. Vikings have kept Olivia Barr quiet somewhat so far. She's only got a pair of points. Here's Lindsay Nell. Nell crosses over, goes baseline, shovels it inside to McKenna Conkey. Conkey threw some contact, threw more contact, and instead they get a travel. Well, that particular referee has not pointed in the Vikings' way just yet. McKenna Conkey got hammered there, and instead they whistled a travel. Interesting. They've done a nice job so far, have the referees. Usually do, especially when you get to this point in the postseason. These are the best of the best, still lacing them up, and they do a terrific job. Here is Barr, lets all the traffic clear, and Lindsay Nell blocked her from behind. She got her own rebound, and Olivia Barr is up to 4. Nice take that time from Olivia Barr. That was a really well-worked play there from Coach Bickman. Let a Barr get it, send 3 or 4 people around Olivia Barr, let her clear everything through and see if the Vikings lose track of her, and they did. Down the lane, there's a travel. Yeah, going back the other way as Josie Horn couldn't keep that pivot foot from moving. $11-point lead for the Vikings. At its biggest, it was 13. Check that. It was 15 at its biggest at that timeout, 22-7. Here's Abby Cole down in the corner. Top of the key with McKenna Conkey. And the Vikings, since Cedar Grove-Belgium's gone to this zone, the Vikings have not scored. They've thrown up some tough threes, and Abby Cole says, "You were saying what?" And she scores underneath. She's got 5. Crossing over is Marty, gets into the paint. Kicks it down here to the corner with Horn. Josie Horn gets to the mid-block and kicks it out. Good ball movement, ends up with Barr. Barr underneath, and a nice finish from Olivia Barr. She's got 6. So a little bit better here in the last couple of minutes for Cedar Grove-Belgium on the offensive side of things at least. Skip pass here to Addie Supernan. Addie cues up a 3. This one misses strong, and the rebound down. Nice decision there by Abby Cole. Not even going to try to steal it. Don't need to pick up a silly foul here. About 6 minutes left in the first half. Here's Horn, hounded by Jenna Petrowitz, and she ends up kicking it open to a wide-open Badel, who misses it. And the Vikings able to hold Cedar Grove-Belgium that time. First time in a couple of possessions that it's empty for the Rockets. They got something working there in the last couple of minutes offensively. Here is Lindsay Nell, top of the key, looking for Addie Supernan. Tough pass, Supernan catches it. Bounce pass, wrapped around, missed by McKenna Conkey, couldn't corral it. And a foul there on Lindsay Nell. Silly one for Nell to pick up. That'll be number 2 on her. I think she's going to have to take a seat here for at least a couple of minutes with 5:46 to go first half. Coach Schroffnagel's going to trust Nell out there with 2 fouls. Little bit of a gamble here, up by 11 with 5:45 to go to leave Nell in there, but you don't want to lose any momentum either, I suppose. Morris has it on the far side and kicks it back out to Konzak. She's guarded by Addie Supernan, and Coach Bickman shouting out a couple of plays, trying to get the ball underneath to Beto, where they got a little bit of a size advantage. Back outside to Morris. Morris cuts down the paint on the left side. She's blocked by Lindsay Nell, and it's going to go back over to the Vikings. Nell from behind on the block. And a 30-second timeout for Coach Schroffnagel. Let's take it with him. 5:17 to go first half. Back out of a 30-second timeout here for Coach Schroffnagel that time. And usually Coach Schroffnagel takes his timeouts before a defensive possession because he likes to switch up his defenses every now and again, get into a 1-3-1 for a brief period of time. This time it was before an offensive possession. Maybe just wanted to just fix something here and maybe change something that they're doing against this 2-3 zone that's giving them a little bit of trouble. Just 2 points since Cedar Grove-Belgium switched to the zone, and another. Oh, my goodness, they just got a foul there on Lindsay Nell, and she just fell over. That's 3 on Nell. And, oh, man, you get into a game like this, and you can't have oh, boy.
And in for the Rockets, number 0, Aubrey Martin.
All I'll say is earlier on in the game, Abby Cole fell over on a similar situation, and there was no foul. And to take the best player off the floor is a tough. That's a tough one for the Vikings. They're going to have to face a little adversity here, as the referees will send Schmitz to the line on a foul from McKenna Conkey. So Nell's going to have to sit till halftime, and you take one of the best players off the floor on a play that, well, simply was not a foul. I mean, there was no contact. You can go back and watch it. I'm not, again, I don't wear the blue shaded glasses. You can go back and see that for sure. Schmitz made the first, missed the second. 1 out of 2 from the line. So see if what the Vikings can do without Lindsay Nell on the floor. Here's a 3 from Addie Supernan, missed it. And it hit up top on the baskets up top have a little wrap there that helps raise and lower the hoops. That's what that hit, little restrainer. And down to the corner here, and the Vikings are in that 1-3-1. I mentioned that. Sometimes Coach Schroffnagel switches that on defense, and he definitely switched it here. Here's a miss underneath. Ooh, my. Good chance there for Morris, and she left it up a little bit strong. Here's Trewin down to the corner. Big shot here from McKenna Conkey. Buried it. McKenna Conkey has been big for the Vikings all this last couple of games for them. And a foul here for the Vikings yet again. Foul count now 8-3. At one point in this first half, it was 3-3. Here's the free throw up, and good for Marty. Under 4 minutes to play first half. Second free throw good. Here's Addie Supernan into the front court. Vikings lead it by 11. At its biggest, it was a 15-point lead. Here's Leah Tyson, and she rattles one home. That's Leah Tyson's spot now. She got hot against both Springs and Laconia from those spots on the floor, and see if she's able to continue that. Here's another tipped away by McKenna Conkey, and she continues to make some big plays for the Vikings, this time defensively. Here's Abby Cole. Cole drives the paint, gets to the high post, finds McKenna Conkey. She wants another three. She's got another three. McKenna Conkey. And it's a 16-point lead for the Vikings. And a foul on Addie Supernan. And they're going to send Cedar Grove-Belgium back to the free throw line. And Coach Strafnagel is not happy there, as instead of just getting in front of the ball, Supernan reached. And that's a silly foul there. So this will be 1-and-1 bonus with 3:16 to go in the first half. Free throw missed from Marty, so she is 2 for 3 to start this game. Cole's into the front court, goes to the near side. Anna Trewen. Trewen down the lane. And I thought she might have traveled, but they're going to get a foul on that side. A lot of bang-bang plays so far, and to give credit to the officials, both teams want to kind of push possession when they can. So there have been some tough 50-50 calls. And that's tipped away. That was a nice play by Baytall, and a turnover on an inbounds for the Vikings. Down in the corner, Baytall. And that's tipped away. Addie Supernan gets a tip, deflected it to Leah Tyson, and she's fouled by Marty. 16-point lead for the Vikings. And they have actually extended the lead by 3 since Lindsay Nell has gone to the bench. Their leading scorer, Nell, averages 18 points per game. She led the flyway in scoring this season. Here's McKenna Conkey. Conkey lost it, had it tipped away. Recovers near the timeline, and Cole's got it now. Crosses, spins again, tries to spin through, and lost her balance, and over and back. Just before Addie Supernan was able to save that, and she would have saved it off of the leg of a Cedar Grove-Belgium Rocket. Instead, it was ruled over and back. And it did just cross that timeline. Here is Barr. Lobs it over to Konzak, who gets it back to Olivia Barr. The Vikings have, again, done a really nice job on Olivia Barr. She's got 6 points. She's right on track for what she averages, but the Vikings have made her work for it. Here's a backdoor cut. Baytall, nice pass from Barr, and Sophie Baytall has 7. Good first half for her, and the cutting since the Vikings have gone to this 1-3-1 zone, the backdoor cuts have really hurt the Vikings defensively, and a nice job by Coach Bickman to get that working. Here's another McKenna Conkey 3. 3 for 3? No. Offensive rebound, fought for, taken in by Abby Cole, and Cole finishes at the rim. Abby's got 7 first half points, and the lead back up to 16. 8 points in the first half for McKenna Conkey, 9 for Lindsay Nell, and 7 for Abby Cole. Trewen adding 6. Here's a 3. Oh, no, they're going to say Barr's foot was on the line, so just a pair for Olivia Barr. Terrific soccer player, too, if I remember correctly. The Rockets knocked out the Vikings in the spring season for girls soccer. Here is Anna Trewen from the short corner. Missed it. Offensive rebound tracked down by Abby Cole. Cole, shot fake in the corner, back out to Leah Tyson. Tyson trying to get the ball into Conkey, instead has to go to Cole. Cole with a minute left. Coach Strafnagel may just tell his team to calm down here and keep for one shot. We'll see. Here's Addie Supernan. Conkey starting to get to that point where you just put the ball on your hip and take this lead to halftime. Backdoor cut, and oh man, Leah Tyson left it up strong. Beautiful pass from Addie Supernan, and another loose pass from the Rockets. Slow it down here. We'll see if the Vikings try to get one. No, they're going to turn it over. And Coach Strafnagel with a little tilt of the head. I think he was yelling 1. And another turnover. So in that scenario, when the Rockets in the 2-3 zone, got to feel good about wasting 40 seconds there and taking at least a 14-point lead into the halftime. See if the Rockets can pay it off on the other end. Here is Konzak. Konzak steps into a triple. This one, oh, that looked good. She rattled around and couldn't go. Here's Anna Trewin. Coach Trofnall was trying to get them to slow down, and now they will. And, oh, now they're not. Now they're going to go. Here's Leah Tyson. Tyson to McKenna Conkey. Conkey down the right side, up with the right hand. She missed it. 10 minutes left. Coach Trofnall is just beside himself, and there's an offensive foul as Badel plows over Addie Supernand. And the Vikings will, after all of this, the Vikings are going to get the last possession. Oh, my goodness. Basketball, boys and girls. And so Lindsay Nell's going to come back in. Just, if you're Lindsay Nell, you just can't plow someone over here. 1 second left. Nell heaves from half court, misses it strong, and there you go. A 14-point lead. Just like I said, hold it for the last 40 seconds or, you know, have 3 different possession changes. That's how it goes. 34-20 here at halftime. We'll, during this halftime intermission, let's try to fly around to some of the local teams that maybe you would have some interest in and give you some numbers here. Right around halftime, 40-6, Laconia up on Crivets. Halftime, Bonduelle is up 40-9 against Oconto. Again, that will be a matchup tomorrow night. See if we can find, see if Poinette's got a stream that's running, and maybe we can see how Poinette is doing against. Yeah, we got nothing for Poinette, who is, I believe, hosting Springs tonight. They are. And Random Lake is hosting Partyville, so let's see if we can get a Random Lake stream here. Doesn't look like they have anything. And sometimes you get into the postseason, and I don't have an opinion. You can form your own opinion. Some teams don't provide streams in the postseason. They want to make it as difficult as possible for other teams to get film on them. Man, look, the way I look at it, if you don't have film on another team, that means you ain't trying. Every team plays 24 games. If you're playing tomorrow night, you're playing at least 25, possibly 26 games. Someone's going to have film on you. So unless you're really flipping the script and you're not looking at all similar to how you looked in the regular season, I just don't understand not providing a stream for people. And I know the WIAA makes you pay to have a stream, and they want to encourage you to go to the games, and I'm all for all of that stuff, absolutely. But in the world we live in nowadays with live streaming, I just think, I don't know, maybe I'm completely off base. Perhaps. That wouldn't be the first time someone said that. So, anyways, there's my 2 cents on how we should treat these postseason games. Seems like all of these teams do enough to warrant the coverage in the postseason. That's just my thoughts. 32-5, Waupun is leading in their game. Lakeside Lutheran is playing Lamira right now. Lakeside beating Lamira 23-13. And again, we'll do our best to try to procure some scores from elsewhere around the area. I'm interested in that Springs game, obviously interested in the Random Lake game as well. I'm a big fan of ScoreStream. Can use that. ScoreStream doesn't have anything for Springs Poinette, and doesn't have anything for Partyville Random Lake either. So there you go. If the Vikings able to hold on here against the Cedar Grove-Belgium Rockets, they will host the winner of that Random Lake Partyville game coming up here tomorrow. So halftime, 34-20. The Vikings lead it behind 6 points from Anna Trewin, 7 from Abby Cole, 8 from McKenna Conkey, and 9 from Lindsay Nell. Over on the other side of things for Cedar Grove, Belgium, they are being led by 8 from Olivia Barr and 7 from Sophie Beetol. See you in 6.5 minutes. Ready here for the second half of play. Jordan King with you. Glad to have you along. WIAA TV. Regional semifinal between the Rockets and the Vikings. Here's a three. Missed. Airballed. Rebound. Tipped around. Another offensive rebound goes a-begging for Caitlin Morris. She's done a nice job on the offensive glass, gotten into some good positions, but hasn't been able to finish quite yet. And Cedar Grove-Belgium going to stay in that 2-3 zone. WIAA scored 22 against man and 12 against zone in that first half. So probably roughly half and half, I would say, somewhere around there. Maybe a little bit more man played than 2-3. Here goes Lindsay Nell. Popped up, blocked, kicked out, offensive rebound, missed from Addie Supernan. Addie has not gotten going yet tonight. If she can, the Vikings are a different team. Absolutely different team. Here's Morris. Lobs a pass over to Barr. Three ball on the way for Olivia Barr, and she's got it. Olivia Barr's the first player tonight for either team into double figures. She's got 11. Leading scorer for the Vikings that first half was Lindsay Nell's 9, and it's down to an 11-point Viking lead. Here is Lindsay Nell on the left wing. Cutting through, Addie Supernan. Poked away by Barr. Here's Morris. Looking up ahead to Barr. Lobs it to Olivia Barr. Short corner jumper. Good. Olivia Barr is up to her season average. And the lead for the Vikings is less than 10. 34-25. Full timeout for the Vikings. Take it with them. Both of these teams ready to roll. Both of them out of that timeout at the first horn. Didn't need all 60 seconds of that one. In fact, Cedar Grove-Belgium was out after about 35 seconds. They have it rolling here to start the second half. It's a 5-0 spurt here to start the second half and have cut this lead for the Vikings to 9. Here is Leah Tyson looking into, I thought she was looking into Cole. Instead, the skip pass to Lindsay Nell. Here is Cole, fires it back over to Nell. Left wing three on the way, buried it. Nell's got to look for 3 more here in this postseason. She shot more threes last year, and, man, I think that's part of the recipe for Lindsay Nell. Got to be able to make defenses respect the 3, and she has been doing that recently. Here's Olivia Barr, hands off. Badel has it, but knocked away by Abby Cole. Here is Nell into the front court. Goes down the right side, poked away, and they're going to get a foul from behind. And an underneath inbounds coming here for the Vikings. Oh, they're going to get that on Olivia Barr. Barr was in front of her. I don't know how you can say she pushed from behind if she was in front of her, but there you go. Here's Leah Tyson on the inbound. Fires it up to Anna Trewin. Trewin almost loses it. Ends up with Cole. Down to Tyson. This is Tyson's spot. Missed it. Rebound with Abby Cole. She is a monster on the glass. And a tough pass here. Handled by Tyson. Here's Nell. Right side. Gets to the mid block and finishes. Lindsay Nell, just like that, she's up to 14 for the Vikings. 15 and a half minutes to play in this one, and the Viking lead back up to what it was at halftime. They respond with a 5-0 run of their own. And a late whistle here as Leah Tyson fights through a screen with a little bit too much oomph, if you will. Second one on Leah Tyson. Only foul trouble of the game is for Tara Schmitz. She's got 3, and so does Lindsay Nell. This is a pass tipped away by Nell, and Tyson didn't see it. Here is Barr. Get the ball into the middle of the paint, and a nice job by Nell to just go straight up and down. Tara Schmitz, able to finish in there. Viking fans yelling 3 seconds in the paint. I don't believe that's really that much of a rule anymore. You don't see it called very often. Here is Schmitz into the front court. Rockets trailing by 12, under 15 minutes now to play. Schmitz goes right back in and read well by Leah Tyson. Tyson bats it away. Tyson running up with Cole. Cole finds Leah Tyson, up and under move, kicks it back out to Anna Trewin. Trewin with a good pivot. Here is Leah Tyson. This one looks missed off to the right, and it is. And the rebound is long out to Marty. And she's into the front court with 14 and a half minutes to play. Almost tied up by Addie Supernan. Good job by Marty to get back out to Barr. Inside to Schmitz. Schmitz, nice move again, working against Lindsay Nell. If you're ever going to get 3 seconds, it'll be on Schmitz. She's camping in the lane, and she's got the ball with more than 3 seconds in the lane. That's the only time you only see that called. Here goes Abby Cole down the lane, up with the floater, good. Cole said, I'm going to do the same thing on the other side of the floor, and she does so successfully. Back to a 12-point lead for the Vikings. And that's blocked, the three. Blocked from Barr. Barr cuts back door afterwards, and one plus the foul. Olivia Barr, the hoop and the harm, and they're going to get a foul here on Anna Trewin. It'll be number 2 on Trewin. And a chance to cut this back down once again to a 9-point Viking lead for Olivia Barr, who's up to 15 and counting. This free throw is short, and the rebound fought for, taken in by Morris. She gets another offensive rebound, and this time she misses it again. Rebound here from Abby Cole, and a jump ball. Cole is frustrated underneath. She had a word there, and the usual mild-mannered Abby Cole had a word there with one of the referees. Careful now. But she thought she was getting hacked underneath. I thought the first one maybe she got pushed, but that second one looked pretty clean. Here's Leah Tyson. Bounces back out to Addie Supernan, top of the key, back over Tyson. Tyson bounces back to Supernan. Supernan being hounded there by Morris. Here is Leah Tyson. Long 2 on the way, missed it. Rebound tipped up by Abby Cole, taken in by Schmitz. And fired up ahead here from Barr, looking for Morris. Another foul, no travel. Morris working a little too quick there. I was going to say that was really light contact if they were going to get a foul, but that's about what we've seen here. Got to be a few more whistles than my liking. There were some ticky-tack stuff out on the perimeter. 10-point lead for the Vikings, trying to extend that back out. See if the backdoor cut from Lindsay Nell. Vikings miss it, so Nell flares back out to the corner. She's got it now. High post in with Abby Cole. Cole brings it down, gets to the middle of the paint, fires up a shot, jump shot off the glass, it in. And Cole's into double figures. She's got 11. 14 for Nell, 11 for Cole. 15 for Barr. Those are the 3 leading scorers for both of these teams combined. Backdoor cut again from Morris. Wasn't found by Marty. Instead, she gets it near side. Here's Barr on the right wing. Shot fake there, working against Abby Cole. Top of the key. Badel with the 3. Missed it. Rebound strong down with Lindsay Nell. Nell trying to push the pace a little bit here. Working right side. Euro step through the paint. Scoops it up. Misses it. Rebound fought for, and Barr's got it. Underneath. And rips through. Here goes Olivia Barr into the front court. Crosses over Abby Cole. Steps through. And a foul there on Abby Cole. Cole puts her hand on her head. And a blocking foul called on Abby Cole.
Abby Cole to the line for the Rockets. Number 10, Olivia Barr.
Barr is 1 for 4 from the line now. That's her first made free throw. Coach Schaffner wondering, why is the same foul not called on the other end of the floor? I can't read his lip because he got it back to me, but I've seen that. I've seen that before, and he's absolutely right. Here's the second free throw and missed. So 1 for 5 from Barr. That's about the only place she's struggled tonight, is at the free throw line, where she is just 20%. Here is Lindsay Nell. Shot fake, gets it into Cole. Cole at the high post, turns, dribbles to the middle of the paint. Here is Leah Tyson, and Tyson missed it short. Offensive rebound, Addie Supernan. Tyson, top of the key. Here's Nell. She gets hacked. And Lindsay Nell kind of with a roll of the eyes there as Marty picks up the foul. That should be number 3 on her as well. Yeah, number 3. And here is McKenna Conkey wide open in the corner. Instead, they get it out to Nell. Nice job by Marty to poke that away. Here's a long 3 from Abby Cole. This one rattles around, no good. Abby Cole is starting to dial that thing in, but still misses. Into the front court, here is Marty working against Addie Supernan, and another foul. Baylor out on a wild shot, and Supernan whistled for the foul. Back and forth we go with out-of-control players in the lane and too many whistles. First free throw is up and good. Apologies for the brief delay on the stream. Saw it was buffering a little bit, so just reset that. Hopefully it'll smooth that back out. Second free throw for Marty is good. She is 4 for 5. So the antithesis of what Barr has been from the free throw line so far is Marty. Here is Conkey. That's a dangerous pass from Leah Tyson. Ends up with Abby Cole. Cole, left-handed shot and a rebound, and they're going to get a foul on Abby Cole, and she throws it over her head. Abby's got to be careful. She is extremely frustrated, and I can't blame her. And she's hearing it from the Cedar Grove-Belgium students as well. That's another bad one. You know, 3 fouls on Cole now. Got to be careful, certainly, in this game. Here's a 3, missed short. Rebound is long, fought for, and taken in here by the Rockets. Cutting is Barr. Nice jab step from Olivia Barr. Gets to the middle of the paint, has it knocked away from behind. It was Leah Tyson. Outlet pass up here to Addie Supernan. Ooh, move behind the back dribble. Wraps a pass around to Lindsay Nell. And the Vikings going to slow it down here a little bit. Conkey going to try a 3. She's hit 3 of them tonight. Check that. She's hit 2 of them. And the rebound is out off of the foot of Sophie Badal. Nine-point contest. Here is Lindsay Nell. The Vikings just got to keep their heads here. It's been a frustrating couple of minutes. Here's an Abby Cole 3. And some of the Vikings' possessions have resulted in just that, 25-footers. And I think the Vikings can get better shots than that. Here is Konzak. Gets the ball over to Badal. That one misses strong. Rebound for Morris. Shovels it back out to Barr. Nice job by Morris. I don't know how many offensive boards she's gotten, but it is a handful. She's had a really nice night on the glass. Down inside to Schmitz. Schmitz throws one up. That one misses, and Badal touches it. No, it's last touched by McKenna Conkey. That's what the referees are going to say, at least. And, yeah, the Vikings are just got to be careful here. You can just see the referee that just gave the ball to the inbounder. He's ready to tee up a Viking. There is no doubt about it. And I hate to say that because that's not how you should officiate a game. But you can just see it. The temperature's rising, and you got to be careful if you're WLA. Tough pass, out of bounds. WLA has been taken out of their game here by Cedar Grove-Belgium. They've played physical, and the fouls have not reflected that, and the Vikings are not in their game right now. But they still lead by 7, 43-36. Under 10 minutes to play. And the Vikings still in this 2-3 zone. Cedar Grove-Belgium's only hit a couple of threes tonight, so probably worth trying the 2-3 to make them force them to shoot some jump shots, but you got to be able to get the rebound as well. Nice play, McKenna Conkey gets in a passing lane. Here is Abby Cole. Cole, right side, kicks it out to Conkey, fires it over to Nell. Lindsay Nell gets it middle of the paint. She's fouled. And Leah Tyson will throw in again here for the Vikings. Third foul on the Rockets. Double screen here for Lindsay Nell. Nell on the right side, shovels it to Tyson. Back out to Cole, Conkey, and Supernan. Addie with the shot fake. And the length of Barr on the bottom of that zone is doing a nice job. Here's Lindsay Nell, wide open, left wing 3. And she got it again. And it's full timeout for Coach Strafnagel as the Viking lead back out to 10. And this is a patented timeout from Coach Strafnagel. He loves this before a defensive possession. We'll see what he draws up for the Vikings. Usually means he's switching defenses. He's been in that 2-3. We'll see coming out of this timeout. Stay with us. 46-36. 9 minutes left, last quarter of this one. If they still played quarters, which I think they should, but that's a whole different story. Not getting into political WIAA discussions here. And nice job on the weak side. McKenna Conkey took it away from Barr. Good double on the weak side from McKenna Conkey. And Lindsay Nell is going to walk things into the front court. Here is Conkey on the left wing. High post, Abby Cole. Cole catches there. Here is Supernand. Cole, Nell, shot fake. And the Vikings maybe just going to slow things down. You know, if you take a minute off of the clock at each possession, be very difficult to lose this game. Here's Addie Supernand. And Supernand would have shot that any other time this year. I think the Vikings going to keep spreading things out. Morris, and this is where the lack of fouls called against Cedar Grove-Belgium maybe comes back to hurt them a little bit, as the Vikings are going to be patient. Here is Nell, goes around to Cole screen, fires it into Anna Trewen. Trewen misses, and the rebound taken down here by Schmitz. Schmitz outlet pass up ahead to Konzak, and a good job by her to stutter step into the front court. Here's Morris, shot fake. She's going to dribble drive on the right side, floater up, no good. Rebound, Schmitz over the top of McKenna Conkey as Conkey blocked her out. Coach Bickman can't believe it. And I just heard one of the call it both ways. Well, WLA has had more fouls whistled on them than Cedar Grove-Belgium, so that doesn't hold much water, I suppose. But what do I know? Here is Abby Cole. They're going to try to double Cole. Here is Cole, left side, Euro step through the paint, up with the floater, missed it. Rebound, Cole tries to throw it back up, finds Anna Trewen, and Trewen is hacked. Great work from Abby Cole. Got a couple of rebounds, and Cole's pursuit for an epic rebounding mark is well within reach with this game. Anna Trewen has been dynamite from the free throw line, and that is the Vikings' fourth trip to the line tonight. Their first since about the first 5 minutes of the game. Second free throw for Anna Trewen, no good. Rebound taken in by Lindsay Nell. Nell gets hammered by Barr, and Nell will go back to the free throw line. The Vikings have missed 3 free throws tonight. They've gotten offensive rebounds on all 3. Wow. Free throw up, good for Nell. She was 0 for 1 prior to that, but Nell is one of the best free throw shooters you will see at the high school level. I mean, we're talking 75 plus, and second free throw is good. That's a little bit more what you expect from Lindsay. Now she is nearing the 20-point mark. She's got 19. Over here is Badel, top of the key, shot fake for Barr, Olivia Barr down the lane, and a foul on the floor on McKenna Conkey. So no shooting foul there for Olivia Barr. Ugh. She may, Vikings may have taken that if it was a shooting foul. Barr is just 1 for 5 from the free throw line. But with a good scorer, you never want to send them to the charity stripe with a chance for free ones. Here is Badel, kicks it out to Barr. Shot fake there, working against Lindsay Nell. Nell has it pokes it away, Now has it poked away as she is working into the front court for the Vikings. Here is Anna Trewen, straight through her hands. A nice pass from Abby Cole. And Trewen was trying to kind of catch it and cut at the same time, kind of juke past the defender while she was catching the basketball. And a 30-second timeout is here for the Rockets. 7 minutes and 1 second left in this one. The Vikings trying to stave off the Rockets. And Coach Bickman is using the majority of this timeout to wonder what the call was previously on an over-the-back call. Which over the back, by the way, isn't a rule. That's a lot of fans like to yell about that. It's a pushing foul, right? It's a push on the rebound. And his point was, and I think he might have had a point, was that there was a gap between his player and the Viking player underneath, and that was what he was just trying to get straightened out during that timeout. So under 7 minutes now to go between the Vikings and the Rockets. A low-scoring game this is the kind of game Cedar Grove-Belgium had to play against WLA to have a chance. Could not play WLA in their own game because I think WLA has too much. Although with the way Olivia Barr's playing tonight, maybe not. She's got 20. She's battling Lindsay Nell for the game-high scoring. Nell's got 19, Barr's got 20. The Vikings have an 11-point lead. Supporting cast for Nell been just a little bit better than it has been for Barr. But here is Lindsay Nell. And a man-to-man defense switched into here by the Rockets. Spinning past Barr goes Cole. Cole in the middle of the paint. She's got Conkey if she wants her. Instead kicks it out to Lindsay Nell. The Vikings, as I mentioned, they've drained about 35 and counting off this clock. If they get it down to 6, that'll be 45 seconds off the clock on this possession. Here is Cole kicks it to the corner. Conkey, 3 on the way, missed it. Rebound, long out to Addie Supernan. And Addie collects. And Coach Rofnau, you just kind of tell he wants them to kick it out, work the ball here. And Cole catches. Abby Cole. And a foul there on Olivia Barr. And it'll send Abby Cole to the free throw line where she is 1 for 2. Cole makes about two of every 3, excuse me. And Leah Tyson returns, replacing Anna Trewin. Now free throw, Cole free throw. And a foul here on the rebound by McKenna Conkey. At least that's what the Viking fans are hoping. It should be on Conkey, but we'll see here. Yep, McKenna Conkey. That's an exhale of relief for the Viking fans because the other player there was Lindsay Nell, and Nell had 3. And 4, you got to leave her in with less than 6 minutes to go. Absolutely would have had to have left her in. So fortunate there for the Vikings. It's number 3 on McKenna Conkey. Bonus free throw coming here, and it's strained by Badel. She's got 8. Second free throw good as well. 7 is the lowest that Cedar Grove-Belgium's been able to cut this in the second half. It's down to 9 right now. They have gotten it no closer than 7. They've had it at 7 once and 9 a handful of times in this second half. And here is Lindsay Nell. Nell over to Cole. Cole on the left wing, working against Barr. Cole over to Nell. Nell out near half court. The only reason you would say you wouldn't want to do this, patience, time-wasting thing for the Vikings. Here's a skip pass to Leah Tyson. Shot fake there. She had no interest in shooting that ball. You would say, well, you don't want to get yourself out of a rhythm. The Vikings haven't been in an offensive rhythm tonight, so you really can't use that as an excuse either. Here goes Abby Cole. Cole, block, count it, foul, and 1 for Abby Cole. A great take from Abby Cole to the hoop, and she's rewarded with the hoop and harm. And that one got the Rocket fans. They were not happy about that. They thought it should have been a charge. It was a good call. And Abby Cole makes good from the free throw line. It looked like Cole, there was still a slide going on, and Addie Supernan picks up a foul on the other end. With both of her hands straight in the air, they're going to whistle a two-handed push on Addie Supernan, which is difficult to do with both your hands above your head, but it is possible, I suppose. And by the way, it was a foul on Addie Supernan. You just got to get the mechanics right. Nothing allows you to lose credibility more than 2 hands in the air and a push. 2 for 2. And Marty has been terrific from the line tonight. She's 7 for 8. And 6 for 7 from the line for Aubrey Marty. And she's got all 7 of her points from that charity stripe. Or 6 points, excuse me. Here is McKenna Conkey missed it. Rebound fought for, and it's going to be tied up underneath. Good hustle by McKenna Conkey. Point the arrow in the direction of the Rockets, and they'll get the ball back with 4.5 to go. 10-point lead for the Vikings. They've just been able to hold Cedar Grove-Belgium at arm's length here in this second half. 14-point lead at halftime. Cedar Grove-Belgium had it down to 9 within the first minute of the second half. Got it down to 7 at one point. But just the Vikings have had a response all night. And unless something changes in the last 4 minutes, WIAA going to punch a ticket here to the regional championship game, and they'll play it tomorrow on their home floor against what will likely be the Random Lake team. Here is Morris underneath. Count the basket and the foul. So a chance to cut it back down to 7 yet again.
In for the Rockets, number 5, Josie Horn. In for the Vikings, number 12, Anna Streamwick.
That was number 4 on McKenna Conkey, by the way, so she's going to take a seat for Anna Treewin to come back in. And Morris to the free throw line. She makes do.
In for the Rockets, number 13, Kara Schmitz.
She's got 3. And the full court press here for the Rockets. And Addie Supernan's got it in the backcourt, bounces into the front court with Abby Cole. Under 4 minutes to play. They're going to send 2 at Abby Cole, and they're going to leave Anna Treewin wide open. And the Vikings, if they can get a layup, I mean, man, you got to take that, right? I understand draining the clock, but if you can get someone like Anna Treewin free underneath the hoop, you got to take those opportunities, I got to believe. They're sending 2 people to Cole, 2 people to Nell, and they're helping off of both Tyson. Well, they're helping off of Tyson Supernan and Anna Treewin. That's a miss from Abby Cole. So the Vikings empty on that possession. Under 3.5 minutes to play. The Vikings lose track of a Rocket underneath. Miss. Offensive rebound. Schmitz. And a block from behind. It's Lindsay Nell. Nell blocks Schmitz. And Nell. Coach Schaffner wants a timeout. He'll get it. Oh, my. 7-point lead for the Vikings. Let's catch our breath, come back, finish things up here on WIAA TV. So coming out of this timeout, 7-point lead for the Vikings, trying to get Lindsay Nell free. I always think it's silly not to run into the backcourt on those plays because you really put yourself in a tough spot. Vikings able to deal with it anyway. Here is Cole, under 3 minutes to play in this game. Here is Abby Cole. Cole gets past a couple of Rockets, gets it to Treewin, back out to Nell. Lindsay Nell is fouled and goes to the line. That is not the Viking that you want to put at the free throw line, is Lindsay Nell with her tremendous ability from the charity stripe. And you throw out statistics, especially in high school sports, because they don't do this for a living, but statistically speaking, you'd expect Nell to make that. Oh, and she missed it. Offensive rebound. Like I said, the Vikings have dominated on the offensive glass, especially off of free throws. Cole's up to 16. That's a big bucket. Back out to a 9-point game. Here is Barr. Olivia Barr goes baseline, fires a pass over here. Marty, 3 on the way, buried it. Big triple here for the Rockets, and it's from Marty. It's a 6-point game. Marty's up to 9 points. Abby Cole caught in the backcourt, bumped by Barr, fires it up here to Addie Supernan, bounce pass to Trewin. Trewin slows things down, back out to Lindsay Nell. Near side with Abby Cole. Cole would be the one you would foul if you're going to foul either of the two better players from the Vikings, and a jump ball is called. That was a cool, mighty quick whistle, and it keeps it with the Vikings. Oh, boy. Got to sprint Lindsay Nell into the backcourt here. Sprint her into the backcourt. Instead, she's going to flare out near the corner. Got to be careful in the corner. Don't get trapped in the corner there. Steps through it. And Cole's got it here, Nell's got it here. Back over here to Leah Tyson. Tyson underneath, Anna Trewin. Trewin fires up a shot, misses it. Offensive rebound, Abby Cole. Cole left-handed shot, missed it, but she's fouled. Cedar Grove-Belgium fans are not happy that they called a foul there. I'm not sure why they're mad, because Cole was going to get another offensive rebound and lay it in, so it was a good foul. Free throw from Abby Cole, up and good. She has 3 of her first 5, which is just about right on the season average. Second free throw up and good for Abby Cole. And back out to an 8-point lead. The Vikings, like I said, when it gets down to that that time it was 6. When it gets down to that mark, here's a wild shot from Schmitz, and the rebound is down with Lindsay Nell. And the Vikings got to make some free throws here, and they'll survive. Here is Cole. Near side was Supernand. Trewin, Supernand. Back down underneath Trewin at the hoop, and she finishes. That was well worked for the Vikings. Anna Trewin got 9 points. Here is a 3-ball missed from Barr. Careful with Marty behind you there for Abby Cole. Cole to Supernand. Addie into the front court. Addie Supernand has Leah Tyson. Instead, she's fouled. Addie goes to the charity stripe. Every time the Rockets got this thing close, the Vikings have had a response. And that was a big jump ball call. I will say that. That was fortunate for the Vikings. They were trapped out top of the key, and they tied it up. Barr stole it away. And the Vikings may survive now. We'll see. Free throw up for Addie Supernand. Rattles around. And good. And for the Vikings, from a Viking standpoint, you got to feel really good. Coach Schaffnagel is going to empty the bench here. The Rockets did not, they subbed, but they didn't empty the bench so much. I mean, they don't got a lot of subs down there either, but still got Barr on the floor. Like, this is still in the balance, I believe. Here's the second free throw, missed from Addie Supernand. The point I was going to say is, from a Viking perspective, you got to be really happy if you're able to win this game. Here's a 3, comes up short, rebound fought for, thrown out of bounds, saved by Kaylin Chemnitz. And Addie Supernand's fouled again in the backcourt. Addie will go back to the free throw line. Finally finished that point. If you're able to get a win here in the regional semifinal and get 1 point from Addie Supernand, you got to feel good about where you're at. Addie shoots it. She had that 3-point shot back up. That average is back up close to 30%, and she's the only Viking that was anywhere near that. And if the Vikings can get that kind of production from 3 for Supernand, but they're going to need that moving forward. I guess that's the point. Got to get that moving forward. They're going to take Caitlin Morris off. She'll get a ovation, one of the seniors on this team. Second free throw for Addie, misses, and a foul on Kaylin Chemnitz will send one of the other seniors, number 12, Elena Engvold, to the free throw line, and a chance for her to get into the score sheet on what could be her last high school game. Free throw up and good.
In for the Rockets, number 2, Grace Konzak. And in for the Vikings, number 11, Haley Wolf.
Wolf in for the Vikings. All wrapped up over in Rosendale. 82-27 was the final for the Laconia girls. They will play tomorrow against Bonduelle. And here is Lacey Keifenheim down to the corner with Kaylin Chemnitz. That's where I'll be tomorrow night. Taking in that other flyway rival, and that's off the foot of Kaylin Chemnitz. 9-point game. And Barr's got it into the front court. Crosses over. Working against Petrowitz, and she missed it. A little bit strong. Outlet pass up ahead here to Davies, and she gets it to Lacey Keifenheim. Keifenheim is fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. That one would have gone down for Olivia Barr. Might have seen Lindsay Nell and Abby Cole check back into the ball game, but chance here for Lacey Keifenheim to extend it out to a double-figure lead for the Vikes. That comes up short for Lacey. Second free throw coming. Second free throw up, no good. Rebound tipped around. Petrowitz has it, and she loses it. Steal here. Here's Barr into the front court. Last 30 seconds of the game. Marty, 3-ball corner, missed it, and the rebound is down there with Jenna Petrowitz. Petrowitz was hacked, yeah. Foul there in the backcourt. Jenna Petrowitz to the line.
Cedar Grove-Belgium calling number 12, Elena Engelvold. To the line for the Vikings, number 23, Jenna Petrowitz.
Engelvold getting her money's worth here in the last minute. 2 points from the free throw line, 2 fouls. Here's Jenna Petrowitz getting her name on the score sheet. And this was always a tough one. As I looked at this, I do way too much studying of these brackets. You know, it's high school basketball, for goodness sakes. But when I looked at the Cedar Grove-Belgium Rockets, you know, this is a team that beat, as I mentioned pregame, they beat the 3-seeded Random Lake Rams. Is that what Random Lake is? Whatever. You'll find out tomorrow. Random Lake will come here to play if they held serve. I don't have an updated score from Random Lake. They're playing against Partyville tonight, as Keifenheim has that one go through her hands. Here's a 3 for Engelvold, missed it. Rebound down with Chemnitz, and the Vikings win. 60-50 is the final score here tonight. Vikings outscored by a few in the second half, but able to survive and win and advance here in the WIAA Regional. Getting back to that on this Rockets team, though, this is better than a 7 seed. If Cedar Grove-Belgium, having watched them play tonight, if they played in the Flyway Conference, I'm not so sure they wouldn't finish in the top 4. I think they're that good. So this was a real, this is a real test here for the Vikings tonight, and one that they had to be on their game to survive. And now they'll play Random Lake coming up tomorrow. Again, if Random Lake held serve. I don't know that to be a fact. I'm just saying it's a 3-6 matchup. But again, anything can happen. But that's a really good Cedar Grove-Belgium team. They beat the number 1 seed, Living Word Lutheran, late in the season. It wasn't an early season game. I mean, this is a team that was playing some of their best basketball down the stretch, and you kind of saw that tonight as they put a little bit of a scare. WLA had to respect this team here tonight. They did so, got a 60-50 win. Jordan King saying so long from the campus of WLA. WLA gets the win in the regional semifinal here in Division 4. They will move on, and you can catch that tomorrow right here on WLA TV. It's another 6:45 live time, and they'll tip things off at 7 o'clock for a WIAA Regional Championship, a chance to win their second straight regional championship in their third in 4 years. And that would be something else for Coach Schaffnagel's squad. You'll have a chance to watch that coming up tomorrow night. Hope you will do that. And, we will catch you sometime down the line I'm sure later on in the postseason I'll be back on the mic for these guys if they're able to have a successful night tomorrow and get the win tomorrow night. So there you go. Jordan King saying so long. Thanks for tuning in. 60-50 the final score, and WLA moves on. You're watching on WLA TV.